Hey Scorpios, welcome to your weekly read, right? So yes, if you are a Scorpio and you're looking for answers in your love situation this week, it's the video for you. So let's get right into it, okay? Let's see what Spirit and Guides have for you at this time. So we have here. So this upcoming week, Scorpios, let's get right into it. So we have the Fool here in the reverse. So this means, okay, there could be some type of fear of the unknown this week. All right, Scorpios, you may find yourself holding back in your relationship, possibly due to like past experiences that have left you feeling like kind of like iffy, like weary, right? So it's kind of important for you this week to recognize that while taking risks, it can be daunting, right? But sometimes it's necessary to embrace so that way you can bring new beginnings into this connection, okay? Consider where you might be overthinking or clingy to the past. You're just clinging, let it go. So the challenge lies in finding the courage to kind of like move forward this week, okay? Here with the Fool in the reverse, right? So my advice is kind of like just let go of your fears that are holding you back from pursuing a new connection or deepening an existing one that you have right now. So trust your instincts, and remember, being vulnerable sometimes it can lead to kind of like growth. So try to open up some this week, okay? And let your fears go. So we also have here the Two of Cups. All right, so let's talk about it, right? So this is Two of Cups is all about mutual respect and emotions and a connection this week. So Scorpios, guess what? You can expect a deepening, right, of emotions, bonds in your relationship this week. If you are single, this card can indicate that there may be a potential connection coming towards you. Okay, you might meet someone new, but if someone who, you know, resonates with your soul, like you'll feel it. For those who are already in a relationship, this is like more of an understanding, more of a connection, more deeper communication that can build a special strengthening, a special bond. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So just focus on nurturing your relationship, share your feelings openly, and listen to your partner's needs, right? Don't just overthink, like overbrush them and not consider how they feel. So this is a great time to strengthen your emotions this week and ties to build that foundation and trust, okay? The Lovers. Yes, we have the Lovers here. So this represents like a union this week. There's going to be choices of romantic, like in a relationship. So you may find yourself faced with like an important decision regarding your love life this week as well. So this could be a choice between two potential partners. There may be two people that is in your energy, right? Or a deepened commitment with a current partner. So this card really emphasizes necessary of alignment of your values, like how can I say it, to desire, you know, to desire what your partner may feel this week. All right, so just kind of like reflect on what you truly want out of this relationship. Okay, so if you're faced with choices, you know, just think them through. Be careful with those choices carefully, okay? Choose the path that resonates most with your authentic self, and don't just run into anything, okay? So for possible growth. So let's talk about the Seven of Pentacles, okay? So this indicates this week you need to have patience, assess the situation, right? So in terms of relationship, this card can suggest that, you know, you might evaluate the process of your relationship. Or your romantic situation, whether you're investing time in a new relationship or nurturing a long-term, you know, partnership. This week calls for you to kind of like reflect on what's working and what might need some adjustments. Okay, so this week take the time to kind of like analyze your relationship without rushing to conclusions, and acknowledge, you know, the effort you might put, and consider what you want to kind of like recap from these connections. So open discussions about goals and expectations is really, really crucial this week. All right, this is the time for you to kind of like open up. So let's talk about the Tower. We have the Tower here in the reverse. So this could be, this week you could be avoiding, you know, some necessary changes or something that needs to be revealed this week. You could be kind of like avoiding. So you might be resisting some type of comfort issues that need addressing in the relationship. So maybe you're avoiding some type of argument that you had, or something that you really want to address, but you don't want to because you don't want to have that conflict this week. So just look at the bigger picture. So it's crucial for you this week to kind of like face your discomfort and face it head on. All right. So instead of avoiding the conflict, approach it with honesty. So use this time to address underlying issues with your partner, enhancing the change that can lead to a solid foundation when it comes to this connection. I hope that makes sense, especially moving forward. Okay. Lastly, but not least, we have the Knight of Cups. So this can represent someone coming towards you this week as well. For some of you, okay, it suggests that you might be experiencing some type of heightened emotions too, right, in a romantic relationship. So if you are single, you might find yourself, capturing your heart with creativity and emotions, right? So you might find somebody that you just all of a sudden just kind of like open up to because you kind of like gravitate to them, right? So this could be a new romance, or this could be something that maybe from the past it's just rekindling, coming back in. Okay, so just allow yourself to be swept away by romance, because this person has really good intentions, right? They're coming to you with no agenda. They really want to kind of like see where this kind of can go. So Scorpios, with all that being said, this week I really encourage you to embrace the emotional depth, right, of your relationship while facing any fears, okay, or hesitations that you may have, by focusing on open and communication, reflection on, choices, embracing necessary change, okay, that can create a stronger foundation, right, or fulfilling connection. So remember to just, at the end of the day, nurture your romantic feelings and kind of like just open up and just allow yourself to be loved and feel the love, and so that way it can flourish. So listen, if this reading kind of like resonated with you somehow, let me know in the comment section down below. I would love to hear your thoughts. So I will see you in the next video. So if you want more videos like this to deepen your connections or to find out more what's coming towards you in love, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. I promise you, I have plenty more videos to come. I'm trying to get my content to about 1,000 likes, but we're going to get there. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.